Hey guys, Mr. Dave here, and this is technically my first ever review video. And as you can tell, it's going to be about my microphone, which is right here. It is the Technica ATR2100, and yeah, this is going to be the first in a series. I'm going to try to review mostly anything I have, including my laptop, which is one of them, which I said I was going to review, but I never did, but I will. And going, probably like my headphones, the cameras, and things like that. As you can see, it's a handheld model. It's a dynamic microphone. If you look over here, this is a, take it out so you can see, this is a mini USB port, and also has an XLR, and this has a 3.5mm port, which you could, works as a monitor. You could hear anything that goes into the mic. And it has a little control dial for the output. I've used it for a couple of videos. Well, most of my videos since I've got it. It didn't come with this foam head. I actually bought this separately, but it did come with a stand. Not this one though. But it's a good stand. But I also bought a separate stand because I didn't know it came with one. But I also like this one better just because I could adjust the height, and I just find it easier to use. I really like using it because, of course, like I said, it's USB and XLR, so you can use both, and you can actually use both at the same time. So in this video I'll do some tests and tell you how I've used some things. If you're wondering one video that I've used it, just so you could go back for a reference, in my update video when Mr. Monkey was holding the boom pole, which was actually a broomstick that we attached the other stand, the stand that came with the mic, to the end of the broomstick with some tape. That's the mic we use, if you could tell in this moment right there. Hopefully I get it. I'm gonna get into the test real quick, and then I'll give a final thoughts on the mic. Let's go. Alright, so I'm back here, and now I'm using the mic. As you can probably tell, the audio quality has changed. The mic is right here, as you can see. This is, I guess, how I use the mic a lot when I'm using like Skype or some type of VoIP software or whatever. Usually when I'm doing videos, it's much further away from me, but I'm gonna do, these are starting to test. The first test, of course, is me right here with the mic. I've used it for far distances before, and even when I raise audio, you get noise, but like the noise is a pretty clean noise that, like any good cleaning, any good audio, and that has a cleaning noise effect, will remove it right away. I'm using Adobe Audition, which is actually what I'm recording with right now. I like using, well, I use the whole Adobe suite because I like the connectivity between the programs. This is the test of at this distance. This is no noise removal. And now we're with noise removal. You can see the difference a little bit. And yeah, this is this distance, which is not too far, like a foot from my face. And yeah, I'm gonna move further away, and we're gonna test that. All right, so now the mic is about probably like 2 to 3 feet away from me. This is how it sounds without noise removal right here. I'm talking normal voice as I was before, the same. And now we're with noise removal. As you can tell, there was more of noise, of course, because I'm raising it up as I move it further, so that also raises up the noise. But it's still good quality. I'm going to move it even further now, and let's see what happens. Okay, now the mic is pretty far away. Well, it's a few, like 2 to 3 more feet than it was before, more from that initial distance. So it's about like 5-6 feet away. As you can tell, there's definitely more noise, but this is it without. So this is the audio, same distance, as you can tell, with noise removal, and this is how it sounds. And yeah, so I showed you these 3 distances. I'm gonna bring the mic back, talk a little bit more about how I use it and what I do, my normal workflow with it, and things like that. All right. Okay, as you can see, the mic is closer, and I'm closer to the mic. and things like that. This is pretty much the intended distance, I guess you could say. A lot of podcasters use this mic. From the reviews, if you look, I bought this mic also from Amazon, just to put that out there. I actually have the page up. It's actually up for $43.60 right now. I paid a little more than that, but it was less than 50. And yeah, so this mic has pretty good quality, as you can tell, even at pretty far distances for a handheld mic. This shouldn't be replacing like a normal, shotgun mic or anything like that you have. But if you're like, starting up and you need something cheap, this is definitely the way to go. I'm not a rich person myself. I'm pretty poor, but I even thought it was worth the money that I use on it. Right now, we're going to go to my workflow on the computer. All right. Now we're on the computer about to import our footage. I should have and will right now import the footage, which I was going to do before. While that happens, let's start up our new project in Premiere. So I like giving not long names, just specific name. So, alright, that's good. I know where I'm going with that. That's a very important process, naming. Alright, so the second clip is when we start using our microphone.
Recording. Hopefully,
as you can see,
I am recording.
This is me, and I think I did the clap. Here we go.
Wait. Sync.
So yeah, that's the sync clap that I was talking about. Alright, so now I'm gonna open up Audition where my other track is. Look at this is the mic that I'm using to record myself. And this is the track
Sync
that I just got with my mic. Alright, so what I do usually is just I edit it here first and then I import it into Premiere if I'm recording directly into the computer, which since I'm using my mic that's plugged into the computer is the case. But for another reason, I totally forgot if I can drag this right into here. Yes, I can. For another reason, I'm just gonna drag it right in. I'm gonna drag it in and then import it back into Audition, and you'll see why. Alright, so first thing you want to do, I like bringing up the waveform editor. Not the waveform editor, but the waveform mode, so I can line it up. As you can see here, we have a peak, which is the clap, if I'm correct.
Sync.
If we mute the top track, I'm using the mic. As you can probably tell, the audio quality has changed. The mic is right here, as you can see. This is, I guess, alright, so now that we have the track synced up, we move to the point where we start, and that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm back here and now I'm using the mic, as you can probably tell the audio. Alright, so what I usually do at this point is I link them together. It's a good idea to do that right away as soon as you sync it, but I'm going to cut this up a bit, so I want it separate right now. I cut up the clips where I'm going to use with the noise removal and things like that. So I'm going to take them into Audition, and let me just get the clips. And alright, so these are the clips that are going to have it. So I could just easily edit clip in Audition, and it's going to import them right into Audition. So now we're here in Audition, and we have our 3 separate tracks. What I usually do is I turn up the audio a certain amount, quite a bit, because since it's a handheld, it's not, the loudest at far distances. Now we're with noise removal. You can see the difference a little bit, and yeah. How much is that? Let me raise it up. 15. Let's see how that sounds. It's all about your preference. Now I'm gonna do some noise removal. It's quite simple. Here, as you can see, we have some like noise right here in the beginning. If I remember correctly, hopefully I do, Shift P. Yeah, there we go. Is gets the noise print, which is what it's going to use to remove the noise. Then you like select your whole self. Control Shift P. Yes. All right, got it right. There we go. Now I just have to match this in gain. Audio gain. Just gain by. I raised it up by 15. So. That, but so yeah, this is the test of at this distance. This is no noise removal. And now we're with noise removal. You can see it. You can see that's how it's gonna go. So I'm gonna skip the next few ones because it's gonna be the same process over and over again. That is all for this episode. Thank you for watching. There will be an Amazon link for this mic in the description. So if you want to check that out, you can go ahead and do so. Also, please comment, rate, subscribe, especially if you want to see more episodes of these reviews that I will be doing. Thank you, and have a good day.